So, the shape of the planet Pluto is approximately that of a sphere with a diameter of 2,302 kilometers. What is the surface area of Pluto, and what is the volume of Pluto? Well, first, I know that the diameter is equal to 2,302 kilometers, which means that I'm going to need to cut that in half to get my radius. My radius is going to be 1,151 kilometers. My surface area of Pluto is going to be 4 pi r squareds, or 4 pi times 2302 squared. I can state that this is going to be equal to, if I'm going to the nearest tenth in scientific notation, 1.7 times 10 to the power of 7 kilometers squared. If I'm doing the volume is going to be equal to 4 over 3 pi times r cubed, or the volume is going to equal 4 over 3 pi times 2302 cubed. The volume is going to be 6.4 times 10 to the power of 9 kilometers cubed. Candy used a rope to wrap the outer edge of a beach ball exactly once. So she solved the circumference. She then measured the distance of the rope wrapped around the ball, stretching out straight, and used a ruler to measure its length. She determined that the length of that circumference is 108 centimeters. Determine the volume of a beach ball to the nearest 0.1 centimeters cubed. So if the circumference is equal to 2 pi r, which in this case is equal to 108, then r is going to equal 108 over 2 pi when I isolate it, or 54 over pi. We're going to leave it as that exact value for right now. If I am determining the volume of the beach ball, the volume is going to equal 4 over 3 pi times 54 over pi cubed. The volume is going to be 21,272.6 centimeters cubed. Dana and Dawn are constructing dome tents in the shape of hemispheres. Dana's tent has a diameter of 4 pi and will have a base made of the same material as the dome. Dawn's tent also has a diameter of 4 pi, but he has chosen not to construct a base for the tent. So, if we're calculating in terms of pi, how much material Dana needs to make her tent, well, if the diameter is equal to 4 pi, then the radius is going to equal half of that, 2 pi. Because she is making a base, then the surface area for Dana is going to be 3 pi r squareds. The curved surface area on the outside and the flat base. So the surface area is going to equal 3 times pi times 2 pi squared. or 3 times pi times 4 pi squareds, we can simplify this to 12 pi to the power of 3. If I'm doing it for Don, same idea, except for Don is not doing the base of his, which means that for Don, his surface area is just 2 pi r squareds. Don's is going to be 8 pi cubes. And for the last one, the volume of a basketball is 433.5 inches cubed. What is the radius to the nearest centimeter? Well, if the volume is equal to 4 over 3 pi r cubed, then 433.5 is equal to 4 over 3 pi r cubed. I'm going to multiply both sides by 3 and say that 3 times 433.5 is equal to 4 pi r cubed. I divide both sides by 4 pi, and r cubed is going to equal 3 times 433.5 over 4 pi, or r is going to equal the cube root of all of this. 3 times 433.5 over 4 pi. If I'm going to the nearest centimeter, then I'm going to state that if this was in terms of inches, then this would be 4.694 inches. I need to convert those inches into centimeters. 4.694 inches over 1 times 2.54 centimeters over 1 inch is going to be 11.92, or the nearest centimeter, 12 centimeters. Don't forget to check if your units are different. And that's it.